What would you say is the most annoying Christmas song? And what if you listened to that song while you were doing everything in your normal life, like eating, running, driving, or even just sitting there? I asked some of my friends the same exact question, and out of all of the responses, this song had the most votes. And before I show you, you might say I need new friends, or you might think they're right, but for the next 7 days, I'm gonna listen to All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. This is gonna be great. This song came out in 1994 and earns her up to $1.2 million annually, according to this website. Personally, I only give this song like one listen every year, but I know there's people out there that already have had this song on repeat since like November 1st. I mean, no shame, you do you, but that's just not me. Merry Christmas. This is actually gonna be the first time I listen to this song so far this year. I'm actually on my way to pick up Michael before we go to work. So it's gonna be interesting because he's gonna have to listen to this song over and over until we get there. I know a lot of people might find this song annoying, and I've only listened to it once so far, but my trip is 30 minutes and the song's around 4 minutes, so you do the math. I'm gonna listen to it to about 7 times before I get there, and then it's like another 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm already gonna listen to it like 14 times a day. But let me just say, the first time listening through, I forgot how much of a bop this song is. Just, But this could be because it's the first day, but I ain't gonna lie, I was grooving to the song in the car. Spoiler though, this was the only time I did this, at least today. You ready to listen to Mariah Carey?
Heck yeah.
Non-stop.
Let's do it. There's only one way to do it, and that's to do it.
I'm not even gonna lie, we listened to it once and then it was more like background music while we talked about the most random things. And so far, it's not annoying yet, but the song somehow feels short, even though it's like 4 minutes long. It just feels shorter than 4 minutes. I don't know if that makes any kind of sense of what I'm trying to say. But I also add that while editing and listening to this song, it's interesting to say the least. Tell you what, nothing puts you in the Christmas spirit like riding on one wheel and listening to Mariah Carey. If I had to guess, I probably listened to the song like a smooth 25 times. And I'm not quite tired of it yet. I mean, it keeps me in a upbeat mood. I'm interested to see like how tomorrow goes. I will guess that I won't listen to it as much when I like work from home and stuff, but the weekend is approaching, so I'm looking forward to that, to see how that works. I probably can't get Abigail to listen to it over and over again if we're riding in the same car, because I wouldn't want anyone to do that to me, even though I just did it to Michael, but he kind of expected it. And yeah. This is also interesting because like usually I'll listen to like an audiobook or a podcast if I'm not listening to music. And so I'm kind of missing out on this book that I'm listening to right now because I want to know what happens. But I mean, I'm the only one that's making myself do this. Now I'm a guy that has a wife and a child, so naturally there are times of the day where I just won't be able to listen to the song because I'm doing other things with my wife, my child, or both. But in this particular case, as I was feeding my son, I had to fill him in on some news. My man, I just want to let you know, when we go to Target, we're gonna listen to the same song over and over and over. Is that okay with you? He's only 1, so he probably doesn't even care, but that's just what we ended up doing for the rest of the night. To start the second day, my face looks crusty. I'm at the shop getting my oil change in my car, and the TV is really loud, and I'm gonna sit here and just listen to the song. It's interesting though, because I'm already at the point where I'm like noticing certain things in the song that I wouldn't have noticed if I just listened to it like once a year like I usually do. It's just interesting. I wonder how much of that is gonna evolve throughout the rest of the week. One of the things that I noticed was the drums. I personally play the drums, but I also never really listen to the song that often, so I can say that I didn't really pay attention to the drum pattern, but it's those like kind of small things that I'm sort of starting to notice. The lights on my Jeep are aimed too high, so I need to adjust them, which I try to do from the inside, like popping the hood and everything, but there's one spot where I just can't reach, and I ended up dropping an Allen wrench. So basically this is gonna be like a little B-roll sequence that does not match All I Want for Christmas Is You at all. But I'm trying to make it exciting. Unfortunately, when I drove later that night, my headlights were still too high, so I gotta do it again. I don't know what's crazier, the fact that I'm about to go running and it's like a smooth 33, 35 degrees out here, or the fact that I'm about to listen to the song over and over. But I'm only doing like 2 miles, so hopefully I'll be done in about 20 minutes. This was kind of already happening, but I'm at the point where like the little chime bells or the whatever they are at the beginning of the song, they're so annoying. And it's only one part of the song, but it just feels like, oh, it's unbearable at points. I can't even talk. It's so cold. My main thought was, does Spotify tell you how many times you listen to a song? Because I don't know how else to like prove to you that I'm listening to this song over and over and over again. In other news, I ended up doing 2.5 miles. So slowly getting further and further. You'll probably realize that most of the time I listen to this song is when I'm in the car. And so this particular night, I went to a game night. I have a friend that hosts a board game night twice a month, and I haven't been in a while, so I figured why not go tonight? And I ended up playing 2 games. Courtesan, I think, Courtesan is the first one, and then Wishland was the second one. My ride home was uneventful, to say the least, because I was kind of tired, even though I know it's an upbeat song, but I kind of just had the song turned down really low to be more like background music. So it was just me listening to the wide open road. Today I was like, okay, it's time to lock in on this song. So I got my headphones, I went to my desk and just listened to the song on repeat for like 30 minutes straight as I read the lyrics. And let me tell you, if I didn't know the words before, I definitely do now. And basically, homegirl just wants a person and nothing else for Christmas. I'm talking no snow, no stockings, no wish list to Santa, nothing Christmas related, just you. Later in the day, I listened to the song in 2 separate occasions. The first one was while I was doing everyone's favorite thing, which is folding laundry. And the second was while I was playing Dreamlight Valley. Abigail actually put me on this game, and it's one of those like mind-numbing city building type of games, but a Disney version. And she's not like a big gamer or anything, but it's just something else that we can add to our randomness that we can talk about and do together. I was also supposed to run today, but now I'm gonna have to like postpone that till tomorrow. So I'm like low-key not really looking forward to it, if I'm being honest, but we'll see how it goes. So I gotta run 5 miles, and I usually, I'm trying to get my shoe on. Usually takes me about 45 minutes, let's just say 50 minutes. So it's gonna be interesting to see how many times this song's gonna play. I already listened to it like 7 times on the way here, so kind of already tired of it, to be honest. Hair's all crazy, but 5 miles done. I actually had to stop the song around like 4.4 miles because I just couldn't take it. I think you're just gonna have to trust me when I say I just listen to the song over and over. But it's interesting how like you kind of tune out the song as you go on. Other than the running, outside of just driving, that's kind of the only times I really listen to the song. Am I tired of the song? Yes. But not to the point like how I did it yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yeah, that was yesterday with the 30 minutes of just sitting there reading the lyrics. I would take 30 minutes of listening to the song over and over while I'm running over just sitting there and listening to the song any day. I feel like this is about to be one of those like influencer type of moments where I'm like, come with me as I get ready to get my hair retwisted or get my hair done. But that's what I'm doing. It's also raining right now, and ain't nothing gonna get my day down like some rain, because I got Mariah Carey to pump me up for the 1,000th time. Check out the before. I look like a person that doesn't have their life together. Might be a little too dramatic. Now I'm all fresh. At least I feel fresh. At least my hair. I actually, while I had to sit under the dryer, so while I was sitting there, I listened to the song, but I'm not gonna lie, I was like browsing Instagram and TikTok, so I guess you could say I unintentionally listened to other songs, but it was some funny videos. I mean, you know how you end up doom scrolling. That's what I was doing. Outside of listening to it nonstop while I was working, I wanted to see if I could take like a deeper dive into the backstory of the song, if there was any. And I found out that like apparently Mariah Carey and her people were kind of hesitant to make a Christmas album because at the time, I guess, Christmas albums were considered like the start of the decline of an artist's career. No idea if that's the case today. The song was written and recorded within 15 minutes in August of 1994. Like apparently Mariah Carey like decorated her home to match the Christmas vibe. So literally she probably did it like Christmas in July, brought it into August, wrote the song and recorded the song within 15 minutes. And then now we got a song. It was also received well, and some people even hinted that it was like bringing back the true meaning of Christmas because it was addressing you and kind of just reminding you that like Christmas
is all about, you know, being around your loved ones and all that. There's that approach to it, and then there's the approach that I mentioned earlier. Billboard has a Billboard Holiday 100 chart, which I personally didn't know. And this song has topped that chart for 62 weeks in a row out of the 70 weeks of its existence. And it was launched in 2011. It's just crazy to me how like that short little writing, recording session led to a song that's like as big as it is now.
Another day going into work. I mean, that makes it sound like I don't enjoy my job. I mean, I don't hate it, but I'm just gonna keep it real. I don't love it. So I'm aware that this song at this point might not be like the most annoying Christmas song, but to me and to a lot of people, it really is. Especially, I just feel like there's like two people when it comes to this song. Like the ones that just hate the song, the ones that don't like Mariah Carey, and unfortunately this song just might have gotten ruined for people because other people just play it too often. But isn't that the case for most songs though? When you don't really like a song, if you are in the other categories of like hating the person. What would you say is your favorite Christmas song, since you told me what your most annoying one was?
Ooh. Favorite Christmas song? I want to say you can't go wrong with the classic Mariah Carey, but that's a lot of people's not favorite. So, I mean, but I don't mind it. I like it when it comes on.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, like I rode home with the music off. I should have been listening to it, so I guess that part of it, I kind of just broke the rule. But at the same time, it's like, it's just in my head constantly, even when I'm doing the most random things. So I think it's safe to say that I'm just ready for tomorrow to get here since it's the last day.
I'm so sad that it's the last day, is what I would say if I was lying. To celebrate the last day, I'm gonna go run, but I'm running at the gym, which I really don't like running on the treadmill, to be honest. And usually I'll like run outside when it's raining, but it depends on like how hard it's raining. Like if it's a downpour, I probably won't, but I have before. The other thing is, say what you want, but I got my hair done yesterday, day before, whatever day that was, and still looking fresh, by the way. And the rain will just kind of speed up the process of it not looking good anymore. So I don't want to deal with all that. The third thing, I don't know why I'm yelling. The third thing is when I run, I use open ear or bone conducting headphones, whatever, so I can hear my surroundings as I'm running. But the thing is, when you wear these at the gym, you hear the music at the gym, you hear people talking at the gym, the TV's at the gym if they're playing sound. So I'm gonna run with my AirPods. However, AirPods don't stay in my ear when I'm running because of the up and down bouncing motion. So this will be interesting to say the least.
This time around, I didn't even stop the music at all. Like I spent the full 47 minutes straight listening to it. One thing I've been trying to do is ask the people around me what their thoughts are on the song without letting them know that I've been listening to this song for the past week.
What are your thoughts on the song All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey?
I hate her.
I hate it.
Oh man, why?
I think I'm just over Mariah Carey, like entirely.
And finally, I've been able to figure out how many times I've played this song, at least on Spotify. I was able to get like some of my statistics from the day after completing this challenge. It didn't show that many or any more than what I've found here. So this is all the proof I have for now, unfortunately. But I will say that I requested my data from Spotify, and it'll take like 5 days for recent stuff and then 30 days if I wanted exact numbers for the past year and beyond. So like for my other music challenges, if you really want to see if I listen to the songs, if the Spotify Wrapped thing isn't enough for you, I have even more proof on the way. I'll be okay with never hearing this song for the rest of the year or for the time being. So Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, or if holidays aren't your thing, then Happy New Year, because that's probably when I'll see you again. Hope you and the fam are doing good.
Sunday morning views quickly turns to afternoons. It's like that I can barely go and catch it, kinda how I feel with you.